So brilliant. Oh, you guys here nice and early and lovely. I just need to kick a tweet out and that kind of thing. And we'll kind of do a lot of rundown of what we're going to do on the channel and whatnot. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot for joining in. I say if you've been here nice and early, sorry if I've kept you waiting at all. We're going to be doing packs, we're going to be doing roulette, we're going to be doing all the usual stuff, guys. I've also got, as you can probably see over there, we've got the PB rankings for the German Bundesliga games on Football Index, just seeing how all them are panning out. I've got the Leverkusen game on my phone, so I'll be kind of referring back to that if anything catches my eye. I've got it on mute because I don't want any sort of copyright strikes or whatever, But I'm just trying to get this bloody link so I can kick this out. There we go, I've got it. Sweet. So guys, once I'll catch up with the comments, right? But while I'm trying to catch up, no, I didn't. Yeah, sorry, aye. Non-stick lamb, I think you're up to speed now. Yeah, I put a tweet out and stuff, guys. If you're not on Twitter and that, apologies. I should have done a Facebook, a YouTube little post thing, so apologies. But did you watch the Bayern Dortmund game? Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. I kind of thought it was typical Bayern, and typical Dortmund as well in a lot of ways. Flatter to deceive, not really taking their chances, and it was very much Dortmund pre-Haaland. I don't know how much the Dortmund you've watched or have watched this season, but before Haaland, that's kind of like the way they were, like today, very flamboyant, making lots of chances, pass, cross. They didn't really have much in the end. And since he's came in, he's obviously had that such big impact because they've been playing like that, and then I've got that spearhead, but he didn't really get on the end of anything today, So paste, boom. There's Twitter. And then I'm just going to jump into Slack. Where the hell is FootStock? FootStock. Sweet, sorted. Now, let's get stuck into business, guys. I threw the phone away. I'm going to need that for the Leverkusen game. I've got an interest myself in the Leverkusen game because if you watch my Football Index content, I have a lot of Wolfsburg players at the moment in the fantasy football strategy that we run. So we've got all of them starting against Leverkusen. Leverkusen are the favourites, so we would expect them, most people would expect them to go and win. I expect Wolfsburg to be competitive, should be an open enough game. And hopefully we can get somebody who can go and challenge for PB. And look at the defending category, it's definitely not one. 100% the forward category is nowhere near one either. We've got Weghorst playing, so if he does well, that could be sweet. But we're mainly here for the FootStock, guys. We're here for all the good fun. Now, the marketplace at the moment looks like this. I don't know why this is the screen, to be honest with you. I just had this open when I was setting the stream up and everything. But we've got, so I've loaded in 280 quid or so now. Tomorrow marks my 1 month anniversary on FootStock. So again, I was looking at my deposits and all that kind of thing, and I have now, as of my deposit I've just completed, within month one, I have deposited £2,500. Okay, so what I'm starting to do now, and I said that I guested on John's stream last week on the Thursday. If you haven't checked that out, by all means, please do. If you haven't subscribed to John's channel, High, Wide and Handsome, if you haven't, please do. I'll put links in this for when it goes out as a video and whatever. You can find them dead easy if you haven't found them already. I did mention this might be the last Tuesday stream I do for a while, and part of the reason being, I'm not even too sure how many of these are here. If I'm just going to really talk to myself to a wee peek. Yeah, there's enough fees here sorted. We're getting to move. I pretty much lost my job this week, but it's not the end of the world. I've got a fair amount of money behind me. I've been given a lot of opportunities, and what I'm now going to start doing, just personally in my life, is basically working a bit harder on things I control a bit more. This being one of them. So I've got 2 businesses I'm going to be kind of starting getting involved with, and then I've got a bit of excess savings. I'm just do you know what? I'm just going to go full hog on this, guys. I've been making YouTube videos for about a year and a half, just kind of willy-nilly, not really taking it terribly seriously. I'm kind of on Twitter now and again. And different bits and pieces. So for the next month, I'm really going to put a lot of effort into really setting up the channel as a bit more, just to make it look a bit better, make sure the content's a bit more refined, because a lot of the videos I've done, and if you're a FootStock viewer, I won't go into this in too much for too long, but the success the channel's had is built on trends, future form, opinions on football and players. And the amount of stuff that we've done videos on that have transpired and made you guys who have been subbed here for a while, hopefully some monies, these tell me's do well off the videos, as well as all the new stuff we've put out, etc, etc. But I've invested already into some more stuff I'll be using to create the videos and to give you more detailed analysis. Where did I get that impression from? Where did I get that idea from? Here's the roots of it all. Here's a video to accompany what I'm talking about, or different bits and pieces. So definitely stay tuned for that. You may notice we've opened up a membership thing on the channel. I'm just kind of fucking about with that. It's just a small way, if you want to support the channel, that you have the option to. It's not something I'm taking too seriously, or really, I've turned it on and I've done some things, and if anyone engages with it, then I will reciprocate, of course. But for tonight, guys, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some our 15 single spins, okay? Now, last week, I'm in a real conundrum here, guys, so I do need you guys in the comment section to really get involved here, okay? So, last week, we tried the Delafeu challenge. We bought 2 of them. They fell flat in their face. We then used Kante and we bossed it and we made back the losses of the Delafeu monetary-wise. We got like a Grealish and a William. I can't remember exactly, but we did well. So, do we go back and use Kante, or sorry, I'm just catching up with some of the comments from earlier. Do we go back in with the Kante? Do we maybe use something like an Armstrong, Arm Bomb, Stew Bomb, or do we use like a Fleck, or do we maybe go back and try and use another one, maybe like a Pedro or a Mopai, something like this, guys? What do you think? What should we use on the single roulette? We will need to market buy it pretty much, unless it's I think Kante. No, we've still got Kante. I'm not too sure. So we will need to get it from the market. So let me know, guys, who's the tank this week? We had Kante last time. Who's it going to be this week? Who are we getting stuck in with straight off the bat? Who are we getting stuck in with, guys? Get those comments coming in, guys. I know these are there. Help me out here. I'm going to go with Kante if I don't see anything quite soon. I know a bit of a lag on the video, but it shouldn't be by too much. So yeah, let's just go pick up a Kante. We'll do at least our 50p spins with the Kante, and then if you guys want to come to me and let me know who is the tank we're going to get our hands on this week. Who is it going to be? Mark White, 27. Cheers for the Kante, son. I hope it is loaded with luck. And let's get the first 5 spins done, because we want to get some action and we want to get some nice results to start the stream off. We've had some crap luck in the first 2 streams. The last stream we had great luck with packs and various things. We did very, very well. So if we're going to do 4, in this little Tuesday series that we've run, it'd be nice if we had at least a 50% success rate. This is good for a 50p spin of Felipe Anderson. I think we're going to bag that. Yes, thank God. I got a wee bit worried there for a second. I'll sell you Kante on bid if you need Quinny. Cheers, buddy. We're getting them coming in now. Coutinho, Fleck. Okay, I think I've got a Fleck. Oh, sorry, 7 cents. The lag, I'm not too sure on the lag is. I think it's like 30 seconds or something. Maybe a little bit shorter. I might need to time it. I'll work out one day. The Henri Lansbury is a Donald Dud. So it's kind of making up for the Felipe Anderson it's just giving me. So once we get to 5 spins of this, we're at £2.50. So Felipe Anderson, we're still kind of doing okay. And that's the way I kind of break this down in my head. The roulette when I'm doing it is like the 4 50p spins. What I kind of get out of that, then I take the 5 £1 spins, and I kind of think of it like that. Sometimes it's hard to try to put the big chain together and work out overall. Well, by that point, I was doing okay in different bits and pieces. So I think, is that us? Yeah, we've finished the 5 50p spins. We've probably got about £6 of players, something like that. So we're going to go with no, we're not going to go with Kante. We've got a shout for Fleck, okay, and I like my Scottish midfielders. We're going to go with Fleck. Next 5, okay, and then you guys let me know who we're doing for the final 5, okay. So we've got Fernandinho straight out the bat, and we've lost the Fleck. Right, guys, Fleck is bitten the dust. Who do we go to now? Do we go back to Kante? Coutinho won me a Bruno and a Manny. I've got to do Coutinho then, don't I? I think I only have a bonus Coutinho left, so I'm going to have to go and buy him from the market. Because I think I'd used him for this kind of thing before. Oh, £6. Oh. Oh, I don't know if he's the best £6 player I could. Oh Jesus, what's the bids at? I don't really want to wait, guys. I don't want to keep you waiting. Last card deal 6.15. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry, guys. I really want a Coutinho. Do I have one in the collection? I think I've only got a bonus one. Because I have tried them in various roulette scenarios. Yeah, I've only got my bonus one. Because I know he can be good. He's not actually really won me that much, to be honest with you. I need somebody else other than Coutinho, because I'm not paying £6 for him. We've lost a Fleck. We've got Kante. Do we go back to the Kante for the next 4? And then the final use Perez, Josh Shaw. Now, I had bought like 3 Perez's when he was around. I packed one and I bought 2 when he was around the £2.90, £3.50 mark. And I lost him on this exact thing. And then like 2 weeks later, it was like £9. And I was like, oh my God, I feel absolutely crap. If you recommend it, I think I'm going to do it because I do have 2 of them, I think. So I'm not too... I wouldn't be as concerned. And again, forwards are super. If you win well on the forwards in the single roulette, it was back up at £8. Jesus, he was like £6 yesterday. Oh, it becomes a bit more dangerous now that he's £8. Let's do it. Let's do at least the next 4, right? If he loses, I've seen this happen before, thank God. I say I have lost Perez in this single stuff and he's not won me. And if I've not really won much in the forward category, in the single roulette, it's just not happened for me. So it makes me a bit reluctant. I've done pretty well with Pedro. I think I got maybe like a Zaha or I get something okay. Oh, Martial. I've not got Martial. That would be fucking amazing for a lot of reasons. And no, I just can't get any luck with the forwards. It's so frustrating. It's absolutely so frustrating. So we're throwing away a Fleck. We're throwing away a Perez. Guys, we need Lacazette good as well. Yeah, Mount is expensive. Mount is expensive. Oh, Moutinho's expensive. Yeah, you're right. I'm tempted to go back to the Kante. I really am, guys. I'm really tempted to go back to the Kante and see what he can bag us. Because... Right, okay, so the Martial thing is just on the stream now, which makes me think, yeah, you're a good 30 seconds behind me. So, who are we taking, guys? Who are we taking for the final 6 spins? Are we taking Kante? I don't want to spend the money on a Deulofeu. Do you know what I'm going to do for 1 spin? I'm going to do a Pedro, right? Because Pedro was a little bit of a boss for a little bit of a while. I don't know if they've just nerfed the luck of the draw with him or something, but he kind of went off the boil. So I'll do Pedro for 1 spin. The last 5, who do you want me to use for the final 5? The £1.50 ones, the ones that really need to sink home. This middle category at 99p, we've absolutely bombed it. We've absolutely been terrible. Who did we just buy? Pedro. So the final 5. Who are we got? Oh, Jesus, Joseph Darmage. He could lose this if it's something stupid like headers. Thank God. Okay, right. The final 5, guys. Who are we using? Let me know. Let me know. Use a cheap Wesley. I've seen a few people using McBurney and winning big. I think he's about a £5 now. Trusty Kante, Samata. See, I've had Samata before. I think Samata's £6. The thing with FootStock, right, is I think if you get ruthless with it, there's a lot of money to be made here, a lot of volatility in the swings, and if you're picking the right thing up at the right price, I didn't even know that Perez was back up at £8. I've just been so busy with other stuff to do. But guys, that's the matter. How expensive is Wesley? How expensive is Wesley? Something I've never owned, by the way, packed or otherwise. £4. What's his stats like? Goals is high enough. Minutes is high enough, I suppose, as well. No, that's not what I wanted to do there. Oh, recovery's nice. You know what? Okay, I'm going to buy that. I'll buy that. Final 5 with Wesley, if he can run the 5. Can he run the gauntlet? Benny UK, thank you for that, Wesley. I hope you gift wrapped it in luck for me, because we're going to go into the final 5 spins of the single roulette with the Wesley. And we want, what do we want? What do we want forward wise? yeah, we want like the Salahs and these kind of guys, but who is the striker we want? Jesus. I want Jesus. That's exactly who I could have probably bought Jesus. No, probably. I could have probably bought Jesus rather than doing these spins. So again, guys, when you are taking this seriously, you need to you think about every pound and penny. Where 99p is 99p, 99p, 99p for the fleck, and all the money you've actually spent. It's good to add it up. I've got the Pedro banked, which is cool. And we just bought the Wesley, so let's get Wesley. So we've got a Pedro in the bank, which is useful for virtuals and whatnot. Michael Obafemi, Jesus, we better not lose. I've got terrible luck with these fucking forwards. The forwards, I've just got such dog shit luck. It's got to be Kante. I've got to finish on the Kante because he has a tank. He is the single roulette tank. We need to come against De Bruyne, and it needs to be a tackling stat or whatever the hell Kante bosses him at. We need a De Bruyne or a Bruno. Diego Jota would make up for all of this, I think. Oh my god, a draw. Last man tackle, Kante, come on. Oh, that is a wee kick in the goalies. Nick, come on. Oh, that's going to be De Bruyne. I don't know if you've seen that on the stream, how fucking trolly that was, but it was just obviously the blue midfielder like card right the way at the side, and then the picture just populated at the last second. Tommy Doyle, I'm content with owning. Czech Kwiaty, I would be content with owning as well. It could beat us, but and he's beaten. Oh, guys, we've had terrible luck on the single roulette. I hope that is not some kind of an omen. We have one spin left. We've got to use Pedro, and we've got to get a £20-odd player. It's got to happen. If we lose the Pedro, Joelinton, I would accept this win as some sort of middle ground. Okay, at least we have a Joelinton now. Woohoo! Okay, so we didn't completely lose our arse. The first 5 spins we made about £6. We then spent £4, £5 on the Kante and the Pedro, which won, about break evenish. You can go back and watch the videos and tell me if I've probably lost a little bit, but you can tell me how much. Now, normally what we do on these videos is we go into the tournaments and we pick the midweek aces team. Right now, I don't want to do that until like the end of the video. What I want to do now is I want to open some packs with you, and I want to do some virtual battle, throw a little bit into roulette. So because of that, especially the virtual battles element, I don't want to tie players into tournaments that I might want to use for virtuals, because you don't know what's going to come up. So what I was thinking was probably about £200 worth of packs, and then maybe the other £58 would play about with that with virtuals, and maybe buying the odd roulette cards like Ward Prowse or Azpilicueta or whatever, and we'll kind of take it as it goes. That is the agenda. That is the plan. The 15 spins are done. Now, I will have a little kind of glimpse back for those of you that might be interested into the Leverkusen game. It's still 0-0, 10 minutes in, and by all accounts I've got it down here. I'm just kind of glancing at it. Seems to be of a good tempo. No team really seems to have held on to possession for any length of time. Plays turning over quite a lot. Somebody's just went through, cross into the box. Nobody's there. Well dealt with by number 15 for Wolfsburg. Missed his jersey his name. Big Johnny Brooks is in there as well. So yeah, if you're interested in that. But we'll come back to the fixtures and we'll have a little look at the lineups and what we expect and all that kind of thing. But what I want to do is talk about the packs first. Right now, we had a big announcement on Monday that the packs had been nerfed. Hard to say, I think. Now, I actually called for this, something similar anyway, on one of my streams, was that the £5 pack was pretty shit and pretty pointless from my point of view. You could get good luck with it and the economy of it could work. But I think they've adjusted that a little bit. They've made some of it a bit better. And subsequently, they're charging a little bit more for it, which I do not mind at all, to be honest with you. That section of the packs, the standard pack, I think is a very positive revamp overall, because it was just a bit too dull. There wasn't very much you could really wish for or hope for. But if you look at the breakdown of the pack, the main thing is the tournament entry and the chances for discounts and deposit bonuses, that kind of thing. If you get one of them, you're absolutely laughing. And for the odds and the percentages, that's the risk you run with gambling platforms, and just having them available now to the way they are is definitely appealing. Now the £30 pack on paper doesn't actually look that bad for £30, you know, because of the chances you've got, especially for the coupons and everything else on top of everything else is in that. You know, I don't think it looks too bad. Now on Twitter, I have seen a lot of people saying their pack luck has got absolute shit, and you know it's it's changed and they don't like it and whatever, which is fine. £100 pack is loaded still with and having that 15% up to £200 is still in amongst everything as well. That's just £100 pack still looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm thinking a £100 pack, 3 of these and 1 of these. If that makes sense. I have some discounts actually. I've got discounts for 2 standards. So we'll do 2 standards and we'll go from there. So we'll do 2 standards. We'll use a 20% coupon. We have 3 coupons, we'll use them now. We've got 2 for the £6 pack and we've got 1 for the £30 pack. So we'll use our 3 coupons that we've got there now to get them. We'll see what players we've got so far. It's dog shit. And we might look at some virtual battles. Lacazette, boom! That is a brilliant start to the night pack-wise. £6.99 pack, 20% off. Do the maths for me, I don't care what it is. Lacazette, the rest of it could be pish. That is a win. Great player for me to hold in terms of what I've got in the collection already. And in terms of his usefulness for tournaments and not being a 2-star Arsenal striker is brilliant for the virtual battles at this moment in time. I am very pleased with that. Sander Berge, how many players have I got in this pack? I was going to say, I felt like I was going for it. That is an incredible pack. I might just open a fuckload of them because this is working out pretty good. I still want a £100 pack and a £5 entry. Absolutely fantastic. Lacazette, Sander Berge, and the £5 and then the 50p as well, and then that cannon fodder. That's about 15 quid's worth easily from a £6.99 pack. That is a great start, and we paid 20% less because of the coupon we've got. We're going to use the other one. We're going to do it, and if we get a similar pack level wise, and absolute great start to the night. Shaqiri is a big name, 55p, 1-star, low PPG at the moment. Doesn't sound too appealing, but in 6 months that guy could be worth £2 or £3. Minamino as well. Wow, it's like solid start, very Liverpool-y, which is nice. Where's the Trent? This guy, I've had him before. £1 odds for a 19-year-old at West Ham. I've never heard of. Need to investigate more. Like I said, guys, going forward, I'll be taking everything a shade more seriously. I'll be putting a lot more prep time into stuff. Certainly for the next month anyway, just to get a rhythm and a system in place where I do this and I do that, then I do that and I do that. And the video quality should become better, the information should be more dense and easy to digest and more founded upon things that you might find a bit easier to grasp rather than just my words, like maybe statistics and evidence and whatever as well. Because a lot of the time, guys, when I'm talking about stuff on video, it's my feeling, I feel these things are going to happen. I see the market moving this way, I see this player making an upward trajectory or whatever it might be. Even predicting, £15. Oh, a £6.99 pack that was. That is basically just a couple of free cards and some free money for £6.99, isn't it? That is that's very economical. Brilliant. That is a solid little pack as well. Maybe it's the discount luck. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the discount luck. So yeah, we'll be doing much more of that. Andres Pereira. I don't like this guy as a player. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like him. He's the same as Lingard. Oh, Harvey Elliott. Fist bump, son. That's my second one. It's a nice value, like low star player to get. So there might be a 3 or a 4-star that's ready to come. Mason Holgate, nice to have, I suppose. Oh, Wolfsburg. If you just missed a sitter, Fabinho. Some days just missed a sitter. Hradecki has made a good save, you might say. So it looks like Brekalo, I think, has gone to the box, goes for the cutback. Defender has deflected it. Shot comes across to the number, is it 25? 40. And the goalkeeper makes the save. I've missed this pack by repeating that highlight to you. Wolfsburg have the corner. And we do hope Wolfsburg, £5. This pack, mate, I've not actually paid attention to this pack at all. I do need to remember that it cost me £30. Sorry, nice. This could be a nice luck. Guys, the pack luck is solid so far, as best I can tell. I've not really analysed this pack in full yet, of course. But this does seem to be pretty well weighted in terms of bang for buck, which is what the packs really need to be. Jesus, man. I think I've got about £30 worth of fivers. I've not been counting them, but They just keep coming, and they just keep coming. These have been discounted, these packs. I don't know if they... Do you think a discount does increase, do you think the discount activates a week? How many fivers are we going to get, man? Seriously, they're paying me now. They're paying me to be here and do this. Jesus. The coupons just keep on coming. Once this is done, guys, I'm going to go back and check the comment section, so I've not been in there for a little while. I believe we have super chats up and running. Super chats should be there if you did want to do a super chat. These fivers. How many have we got, by the way? This is incredible. Is this a glitch? Have I missed something? Have we just got like the 1% chance of packing like 100 quid? I think I'm losing my marbles. How many fivers are we going to get? Hi James, good to see you. Leafos here, David Taylor, all the usual guys. Bloody hell, these new packs, by the way. James, if you're still here, right, what did we get? We got Harvey Elliott, a Jared Bowen. Oh, Mr. Bowen. Right, so in terms of players, we definitely get by that kind of £20 level, I would say. And then the tokens, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. £65. What a £30 pack that is, by the way. That is absolutely stellar. Absolutely stellar. Now, the conundrum comes, do we even open the £100 pack? Because the luck we're getting in these things is absolutely incredible. Fair enough, the players have been solid enough, Lacazette in the 699 pack and all the tokens we got in the pack after that, then obviously seen everything we just got. So, guys, I need your help. I really do need your help now. What are we going to be doing? What pack do we get next? And I know there's a bit of a lag on this, guys, so I will wait for you to catch up with me. But yeah, what did we do? So the plan was to do... I'm definitely doing £100 pack, but then I was going to do like 3 or whatever or a couple of the £30 packs, and then keep some money back for doing some virtual battles with these. But I'm now thinking, did I even bother with that? Did I even do a £100 pack? I was just slaying packs before you arrived, and then these come along. I might have to join you on these packs. Gotta be done. I don't know. Slayton. Slayton. I kind of got you, David. But yeah, I don't know. I do not know what to do now, guys. I am at a loss. Now, let's actually just go and check out some virtual battles, right? Are you guys, let's see how many of these are here. We've got, but the same, I don't know if this is, sorted. Yeah, we've got a good amount here, definitely, to get stuck into some virtual battles. So, let's see what's coming up. Now, what I'm finding with virtual battles is I've actually became a bit of a bronze junkie. The £5 and the £20 is a bit rich for my blood, I'm not going to lie. And I find the 50p one very well staggered in terms of, because you don't need the best cards to, you look at like Chelsea over here against West Ham, and for a £20 tournament, that is pretty appealing because there's not really that many. There's no Aubameyangs, there's no Fernandezes and De Bruynes, and those types of players are not involved. Abraham's a 2 stars, the top goal scorer for that team. Haller at West Ham, also we've got Bowen. These types of guys are all very accessible, very cheap, and it's just getting the right combination for the thing. But when you get like Man United in a £20 one against like anyone, really, you've got to think if they win, you're going to be beat on it. Just if you don't have that sort of firepower to back it up. So I've been really loving the little 50p ones because, quite simply, I'll probably get involved in this one. To be honest with you, Everton v Wolves. I've got a lot of Wolves, and none of them are playing, or are they? And I don't want to get involved in this. What the hell is the Wolves team? Oh, sugar, wrong button. We'll just pull that because we've not got the players for it. Sorry, peeps. I sometimes get myself caught in these little cycles. Can someone tell me how I get out of it? I sometimes get caught in these little cycles, guys. I don't know how to get out of it. I'm going to press... I don't know if I press back on the actual page, if that is going to ruin the stream at all. This is annoying. Let's... can we do... I'm just pressing back, and I'm sorry if this is on you guys. I'm just going to refresh on this page and see if that helps us any. Yeah, there we go. Happens on my phone. It's not as big of a problem for me on my phone, obviously. I'm going to do £100. I'll probably do the £100 one. Let's have a look at the virtuals, see what's going on. Leafo's only here for the for the business, not for the chat. Leicester Watford 50p tournament, right? Can we drop something into that? I will do a bigger tournament if you guys want to get involved in it. But I need to know in the comment section that you are going to be participating, and we can try and do a £20 one, get a couple of us in it, or the £5 one, get 8 of us in it. That kind of thing. So Leicester Watford, Leicester at home. Surely that's not all we've got. We've got a lot of Leicester. Is that all we have? Okay. Well, do you know what? I'm probably just going to back Watford because it suits what I've got on the table here a bit better. I don't need Messina. Yeah, I don't need defenders. You know what? I might just take Perez. Yeah, I think I will just take Perez instead of Gray. Let's do that. Right, so we're mainly backing Watford, but if Perez was to score, we're okay with that. Sorted. Sorted. There we go. Somebody's helped me out. Magic. Leverkusen, Wolfsburg still 0-0. And again, from what I can see of the game, tempo seems to drop down a little bit after that little frantic period we just had. In terms of the PB rankings and whatnot, I don't think there's much change just because of how big Joshua Boy scored. I'm doing this. What's his out at all? Oh, wrong side. Yeah, I'm just breaking into that yet. If many of the other games that have kicked off. Southampton, Sheffield, Chelsea. Okay. I'm not going to go into. I've not had any interaction, guys, in terms of the virtuals. We're going to hit them or not. I'm going to go back to packs because I think that's some good fun for us to have now. Let's. Okay, we're definitely doing the 100. Let's just do the 100 right and get it done with, and then we'll look at our options and see what we're going to do elsewhere. Nice start. Hudson-Odoi. One of those players I can't really hold enough of, really. Martinelli, Jesus, this is a very good start. Very, very, very good start. Especially if we get the sort of coupon luck that we got in the other packs. This is a fantastic start. Phil Jones, I think that is, the first and hopefully the last time I see his card. I love how they gave him one of his Phil Jonesy faces for the card. That's a lovely touch from the people at FootStock. Well done, tease for that. Sidibe is nice to have as well. So I think that's 4 cards. That's number 5. We've got Azpilicueta. Now, do we really let him? That's this question I always have with Azpilicueta because he's won his tournaments in the past. Diego Dallo is valuable, man. You know, 1-star Man United player, especially if you're a bit like me and you love those bronze tournaments. Having those lower-starred Man U players can become very handy. The value of the players is going down, which I don't like to see. It limits the chance for us to get a Bruno. Coutinho, we got him. We didn't need to go and market buy him. Jack O'Connell, nice to have. We've had him before. Maybe sold him or related, I can't remember. We're definitely coming towards the end of the pack now. And Ishmael Assar! Yes! Yes! What a pack! What a pack! Oh, no, not what a pack. We only got 1 voucher. Jesus. Martinelli, Odoi, Coutinho, Azpilicueta, O'Connell and Ishmael Assar. The players were absolutely rock solid there, but the coupon did let us down a bit. You know, even if we got like sort of coupon return you'd expect from maybe £100 pack like a week ago, even if we got like £30 or £40 worth of coupons, I'm probably quite content with that. With the value I personally hold on something like a Diego Dallo, pardon me, as well as like a Martinelli, you know, you can forget about the thing with we're talking about break even on packs. It's all very what's the word? It's all very consequential. You know, that pack is only break even or a loss or whatever if I'm to sell the contents of it right now or in the close to immediate future. If I plan on holding these things for a longer time, the thing with FootStock is the cards, you own them forever. So see, especially the younger players, when I'm looking at them, I'm like, I could hold this for my life, you know, and play these 3-year-old tournaments forever, you know, in essence. You know, that's the kind of mindset I certainly have with the younger players anyway. The ones like the Martinellis, the Adoys, you know, these kind of guys. So I'm quite happy with that pack. I think the first round of packs has been pretty sweet, to be honest with you. We've got 122 there. I'm not buying another 100 pack. I think that's quite safe to say. So we could max out on the 30 packs. I don't want to do that. I'll probably go down a little mixture of the two of them. We'll go back and have a little. I want to do some virtual battles with you, and I want to try and get involved in that. Let's check the comments section. 18 players. Non-stick llama. Is that how much it was? David, I don't actually hold that many players because I've only been on a month, as you know. And what one is the total for players? Is it one of these ones? Yeah, that's how many cards I have. So, as I said, in the first couple of weeks, I dealt with cards, and I still kind of do pretty disposably. I'm not part of the, and I totally get, and especially if you've done the maths on it and you're very strict on buying at the bottom end of everything, there's definitely a lot of money to be made from activating these. I've not been in the headspace to really hunt these things down, calculate it out, and try and get them for as cheap as possible, because I just haven't really had the time, guys, and that's pretty much been the size. But own legendary cards. Legendary is a 5-star. I don't have 5-star, do I? Who do I have that's 5 stars? Have I had a 5-star? Oh, ASM is a 5-star, isn't it? So yeah, we've got about 350 players at the moment. David, I think that was your question. But yeah, so I'm going to be going a lot more. So like I said earlier on, guys, if you are kind of new, if you've just joined the stream or whatever as well, I think a lot of you have probably been here since the get-go. Yeah, we'll be doing a wider variety of content, and I'll be touching base with you on all of that as and when I possibly can, with as much notice as I possibly can, to keep you all in the loop of what we're doing. Now, the thing with 7 cents, top man, the thing with the way I'm going to trade on FootStock, and the way I kind of now want to do a bit more of on Football Index, is a lot of the content that I've been doing for the last year and a bit. I've always said to you guys, I'll just tell you everything I see, and I don't care if it maybe costs me an opportunity or whatever, because I've always been relatively small fish, and I still am in a lot of ways, or still am in every way in Football Index terms, certainly. You know, I've reduced the portfolio right down to like £500 or something. But going forward, guys, just the way a lot of the mechanics now work and stuff like that, I'll give away every bit of information I possibly can, but there's some things that I probably will be attached to that I just wouldn't be able to now that I previously would have, either just being Football Index exclusive, because FootStock does work completely differently, as well as the recent changes we've had in Football Index and how that's changed a little bit of the dynamic that goes on with purchases and whatnot. Having another look in the virtuals to see what's in here. I might throw something into roulette as well if you guys want to dive into a roulette with me. Yeah. So a lot of these tournaments aren't actually moving. I don't know if it's a lot of people, or maybe guys, I thought, do you know, if we miss the Dortmund game, then we should be probably still get a good amount of attention. But maybe there's a lot of people, Football Index people certainly anyway, that are tuned into the German football a bit more so than they normally would be. So hey ho. So what I'm thinking is the virtuals don't really seem to be happening. Let's we're going to do them last after we do some. Let's do a bit of roulette. Now we have an Aspilicueta, who is one of my faves. There's a roulette here with 20 people in it. Bearing in mind you've got a bit of lag, so by the time you see it, it'll be 22 or something like that, perhaps. And I'm probably just going to throw an Aspe into this if I can, because yeah, we can. We'll go for Aspilicueta into this and hope we get some good luck on the 32-man roulette. I'm now going to be really, I say, reining in a lot of the kind of frivolous activities I have. I'll still be doing them for entertainment value for you guys as often as I possibly can justify. But it does come down to that, guys. You know, I'm not the wealthiest man you're going to meet or money to throw about every month of the year. But I think the first month in this, I've been quite happy to throw a caution to the wind and enjoy it and just embrace everything and try and get to have some sort of fundamental understanding of success on different avenues. In terms of the, have we got a tournament that's kicked off? So I say these little bronze ones I have became quite fond of. Watford, there's only two. What's the lineups? So for Chelsea, who we would be backing, we've just put Aspe away. Should have probably kept him for that. But we have Willian, we have Adoy, we don't have Kante, do we? We have Jorginho. We probably still have a good enough team to put in that if we had a defender, and we've just put Azpilicueta into a roulette, which was pretty stupid. It's safe to say, but anyone else who's in that tournament will probably have an Azpilicueta or a Reece James. He's expensive, isn't he? But again, you could have him for the rest of your life, in theory. I do like Marcus Alonso in real life. I don't know how his PPG is for these virtuals. 9 odd. It's £20. It's expensive, man. I'd rather buy packs, to be honest with you, than put a £20 one in, because it's just too risky. You know, it ends up 0-0. Somebody's picked 2 goalkeepers in their team. You know, that might not be a bad strategy, in fact. But how are they set up? Fredericks, Diop, Bonner, Cresswell, strong back 4. Noble and Rice in front of them, and then ahead of them you've got Antonio, Fornals and Anderson, and then Hammers. It's a wee bit too 50-50 for me. A wee bit too 50-50 for me. Where's the comments at, guys? Vespasian's in town. Evening, Quinny. At the moment, I deposit quite regularly, so I'll have cash balance for BB single relay, but soon I'll reach my deposit limit for my risk comfort. How do you maintain balance, deposits or sell to play? Now, I will be not making any deposits for an interim period of time to get the collection I've got now into working order. So to answer your question, I'm not really going to balance it. I've had my time doing that stuff, and now I'm going to have my time doing this stuff. And then once that is tickety-boo, and you know, in terms of, you know, making sure I've got the players I want in enough quantity that I want, then I will then go back and go, right, okay, well, I've invested this amount originally. I've now worked up the collection value to be at a level I would deem credible for the amount of deposit invested. And also, I'll be playing the tournaments. I've got all the coupons coming out my backside, especially after some of those packs. Can we win some money there? I won on the beginner's tournament, I won like £4 or something daft like that. And then the amateur tournament yesterday, I won like £9 or something. So I've took in about £15 now, eventually, in tournament wins. And I think tournament wins will go some way to maybe itching that for me, itching that itch. Because if you do win like £4 or, you know, £9 or something like that, it's not, you know, you might buy a card with it if you want to, brilliant. But again, if you maybe do what I'm thinking about doing is doing a bunch of 50p's quite a lot, and trying to hustle that, because I think that, you know, it's a very low entry, and if you finish second in the 8, or no, sorry, if you finish third in the 8, you have a fraction of a profit. If you finish second, you're about 80% profit, and then if you win it, you're obviously, you know, it's £2.60 or whatever for winning 50p. It's not going to change your life, but if you were to do that consistently, you know, the percentages add up. If you're available for that. So Vespasian, that's kind of what I'm doing. It's not trying to balance it. It's like, that's had a shot. Now I'm going to have a shot at doing this, and then I will just do that periodically throughout time. Because especially when it comes to packs and stuff like that, guys, you know, like no one who talks about FootStock doesn't re-highlight or emphasize that there is a lot of risk factor involved, and you really do need to control yourself. Whereas the Football Index, you don't really have that temptation or motivation, so it's automatically quite safe. Whereas with this, you do have that element, which I fucking love. I have that element that I can choose to be a bit more gambly rather than a bit more kind of, I'm holding this guy for 3 years, I hope he moves to a PB league, and I hope he becomes Young Player of the Year, you know. All this stuff that we all talk about when we're talking about holds on Football Index. So I like the fact that I've got the choice to change the game to suit myself. Right, so what I'm going to do is I think we'll just repeat the cycle. We'll do 2 £7 packs and a £30 pack. We'll go back to the virtuals, have a wee peek at that. We'll see how much balance we've got left, and we'll kind of go from there. The £6.99 packs were very good to us from the start. And before recording the video, and before I seen some of the reaction on Twitter, I was planning on actually opening a lot of £6 packs, because I do think there is economic value in them if you get the right luck of the draw. But you know, so far the card luck, you know, has been very well done. We're very well pronounced. Again, having a Lindelof in the collection is valuable if you're going to be playing those bronze tournaments. I'm not liking these cards, guys. We need to absolutely kill it on tokens. And tokens are great, but I've said on streams before, they don't get me excited when I'm doing packs and I'm opening packs. I don't want to see. Don't get me wrong, getting like, what was it, £75 worth of tokens in that £30 pack, that is great. But that was a dud of a pack, wasn't it? It doesn't excite me, you know. So this is a £7 pack. Do you know what? Keane, Lindelof, and McCarthy are worth owning. That's about all I can say about that, really. So we opened 2 last time with the discounts, and so one more, and we'll open a 30 pack, and we'll see where we're at with tournaments and whatnot. And then we'll try and get tucked into doing some tournament entries. Now, I did my beginners tournament entry already because I won money in these other tournaments. This is a stinker of a pack so far. This is the second £7 pack, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. We just need one card to make this worthwhile. Another Lacazette or something like that would be nice. Or even a Foden, something mental. Not happy with that. Right, big player. Andreas Odegaard. They're playing goals for Wolves. I don't know why I done that. Andy, if you're watching, I'm sorry, pal. Yeah, that was dog shit. So maybe the luck has come home to roost on the £6 packs. Maybe it was just the discounts. Tartakovsky is a good card, but when you open a £30 pack and you see £1.50 straight away, you're thinking, we've got to be building. Arnott Tamjuma, got to be building. 3 cards left, £30 pack. Useful, but valuable, no. What do you want in your card? Do you want it to be versatile? John McKinnon's lovely. If he came in the £6 pack, that would have been fucking great. We need a biggie now, or we need a fuckload of tokens again. The worst Man City player you could get. Tell me I'm wrong. Coombs. 50p. 50p. Fiver. Dog shit. Absolute dog shit. You've seen both sides of the coin, guys. We get basically 80 quid left. Do we do 2 30s? Gets us to 60. Then we could do 2 of them. You guys who are the math boffins, yeah, I think I'll start focusing on their own casino stuff for a while too. Get my house in order. Great way of putting it. Prove I can be profitable in the fundamentals. And then get back to the fun. Yeah, participation. Great minds, son. Great minds. Basically, yeah, why not? So guys, I need one of you math whizzes in the comment section to do my work for me. What is the most economical way to finish the balance off if we spent it all in packs and we didn't put anything into virtuals? I would want to get in our. I want to do a virtual with you guys. I want to see you guys in the arena with me. We've all put some stuff on the table, try and win some money, and have a bit of banter with it. I really want to do that. I'm looking at the games that are on there now. The 50p Wolves one, I could get involved in that as well, by the way. It's not one that I'd be excited to say, oh, come and join me, and that kind of thing. But certainly is one that I would want to enter. And if I have the players to do it, no. Not got enough of who we need to have, obviously. So let's just retract that. So any other tournaments we could get involved in? Do you know what? We've got a decent... Again, if you want to get involved, right? Southampton are at home to Tottenham. Don't know if you know this. It's a big game on the Tuesday night. Tottenham are dying for the win. Southampton cannot lose. They cannot lose. But we are packing heavy in the Tottenham ranks. We are packing heavy. So we're going to be taking... Oh, Jesus, do we have a defender? We've got Tanga. Where is Alderweireld? No, he's not in it. Right, we're going to be taking Tanganga. He's a defender, don't we? Yeah, we're going to take Tanganga. We need to be getting total 6, isn't it? We need one from Southampton. Oh, this is where it becomes tricky now because a lot of people that will enter this will probably use their JWPs and their Stew Bombs and their Hoibergs. And there is no Stew Bombs. Musa Ginepo isn't a bad opposition player to have. Michael Obafemi. I'm going to see if I can drill into his goals. We're going to go with Musa Ginepo, and then we're going to take Sonny, Berge, and is it going to be Dele Alli? I don't really like Dele Alli, but I suppose he's more likely to score than Gedson, isn't he? That's us. We have 6, don't we? 1, 2. No, we have 5. Oh, perhaps we get one more. Okay, so we're taking Gedson then, just to seal the deal. Let's do it. Now, chances are somebody is going to have Kane, and somebody, that same person, has a good chance of having Ward-Prowse or Højbjerg. So we don't really stand too much of a chance in this, guys, to be and frank. But the right set of circumstances, Kane doesn't score, being one of them, then we could get out of here with a sneaky win. We could, you know. So like I said before, you know, some of these tournaments, when you've not got the bigger cards, they're not as exciting, especially for 20 quid or something. So just take somebody in there to have Bruno and you're screwed. If it's a Man United game, of course, or whatever team it is you're watching. On the virtuals. So we're up at 4 now, since we've done that. And we have a score to watch, okay? So we have Leicester Watford we were involved in, weren't we? And Arsenal Wolves. Did I see that before? Is this before recording? I've actually been in these things quite a lot today, these bronzes. Just messing about on my phone. Yeah, I don't think I won this. No, I didn't. I don't remember this actually. Maybe I didn't watch this. It's funny how I knew I didn't win, but I don't remember watching that. What was the one we just done? Was it? Must have been Leicester Watford then. Okay, now what I normally do is I just like to jump to halfway and see where we're at. So it's 0-0. We are rock bottom on 19 points. And who do we have? Oh, we've backed Watford. That'll be why. Okay, so Leicester will be dominating at home by the first half. Yeah, you can see that with the passing accuracy, the corners, and the total passes. So Leicester are dominating, but all we need is Troy Deeney to pop up against the run of play. Ismail Assar! Troy Deeney with assist! Woohoo! Look how excited I am. I'm probably, maybe, going to win £2.18. Look how excited. Oh no! Who got booked? The Coeur, you son of a bitch. Look at that. 0.32 of a point between them. Who do I have that this guy doesn't have? So, surely not. That is bogus, man. How can I have 3 players in the winning team? Perez, Johnny Evans get 11, but yeah, that doesn't make sense. Right, so wait, strike out with both of them. 11, 13. Oh, it's okay. I've got Deeney. So Kafka. Kafka outplayed the Coeur. See, at a glance, that did not look right to me. Firmina Farr scored well. That's interesting to know. Well, at least we broke even on that. And see, for 50p, look how much fun I had. We need one more entrant in the Southampton-Tottenham game. Everton Wolves. I'd love to back some Wolves in this, by the way. I love a bit of Wolves. I just don't own enough of the 2-star defenders. That's kind of what you need, isn't it? For this Wolves team, you need Saish, you need Bolly, Castro. We've got Neto. Right, I think we're going to have to be a little bit forced into backing Everton. Nah, I'm not even touching this game. I've not got the firepower for it. Don't enter things, guys, you're not equipped for, you know. It's your money, you know, you don't just throw it away. And our Watford encounter, we like Watford. We do like Watford. Do we have enough of them but available in this match? It doesn't look like we do, which is disappointing. So we need a 1-star. We have Messina. Do we go for an even 2 in each team? Who are the lineups? Who's the 1-stars and the 2-stars available? I think, right, so we need a 1-star. Who's the best 1-star we could probably have? If we're back in Southampton, it's got to be Michael Obafemi. And if we're back in Watford, which I kind of want to, it probably has to be Pedro Pereira. Do you know what? I'm buying him. I know he's dirt cheap. I've had him before. Didn't think I lost him. I mean, I might have sold him quickly to maybe fund a 50p spin or something. Something like that. Update. We're going to go Pereira, Dine, Decour, and we'll go with Messina, just so we've got a defender. Don't need a defender, of course. That's the other thing to remember with these bronze ones. You don't need defenders. You just need the 1 star. Often enough, they will be a defender, but not always. But Messina, as we know in these virtuals, can do well. Oh, it's 1-0 at Wolfsburg. It's half time. Who scored the goal? Was it Witty Weghorst? The camera is on Max Arnold. I don't know if he's just bossed it or whatever. Let's check the matchday rankings. My phone didn't beep for a goal scorer, did it? I'm just going to check the matchday rankings on Football Index to see if there's any telltale signs for who scored that goal. Otherwise, it's half time. I suppose I can drop the video on my phone to watch the game for a second and check out who scored. To tell you nice people, if you don't have your phone handy and you weren't aware exactly the score, so we've got Pongracic, 10.5. Okay. Other scores: Eintracht and Freiburg is 1 each, and the other game is 0-0. If you care. So we'll set that to the side, right? Okay, so we've got some virtuals running about. We've got one with you guys, the £5 one. We've got this bronze one. As it kicked off, it has. I could jump kind of halfway in. Football Index game. Matt is here. Index City, Agent Comrade, the Schwartz. Don't think any of you guys are in here, but right, we are second bottom at half time. The score is 2-1 at Southampton. Musa Ginepo and Michael Obafemi. Oh, and the Cure. Guys, we have been so close, I think, to having. We had. Oh, no, it's Southampton are running it. This is probably the highest scoring virtual I think I've ever seen. 4-1. Fucking hell. Michael Obafemi, I will be remembering this. Michael Obafemi at home in the virtuals. If he starts alongside Danny Ings, is to be noted. Not quite. Uh-oh. We're into that little cycle again. There we go. Sorted. Right, okay. Do we have it? We've still got an Azpilicueta, guys, sitting in a 32-man roulette. By the way, 32-man roulette. I know you probably aren't excited to win with Azpilicueta, but people who have. The last time we did this, I think we had winners from the stream in the thing, and that's always nice to see that happen. Everton Leicester for a £5 could be exciting. No Maddison. Now I do know is Maddison doesn't actually fucking play a lot in these thingamabobs. I'm going to go into I'm going to do the Everton Leicester. Probably the last one for now anyway. We'll come back and do the maths on packs and whatever. We'll see how it pans out. But we've got a big right. So Richarlison's going in for Everton. We want Leicester to win. So I'm picking Ricky Pereira to be the defender, picking my man Harvey. I think we put these two guys up top. That gives us 5 players, 1 from our team. We need 1 more Leicester, or we need 1 more anybody player. We take Sidibe. Do we throw Chilwell in as well? Do we take Tielemans? I'm probably going to lean to Chilwell because I do back the Leicester win. And both fullbacks. Yeah, let's do it. So right, so we need another 3 entrants into the Everton Leicester game. It's a £5 in. Palace, Liverpool for a £5. See, that's just too dodgy to me. I could back. I suppose backing Palace could be fun. Backing Palace could be fun. Do you know what? I'm going to back Palace in that. There's no people in that. If you all want to back Liverpool and just scoop my money off me, that is up to you. But I am going to back Palace. So I'm going to take Zaha. Van Arnholt. Teki. Actually, I don't want to take Benteke, do I? I'm going to take... I want Milivojevic. I thought we owned him, we don't. So I'm going to go pick up a Milivojevic. I want him. How much is he? Milivojevic, £2. I'll buy him. Yeah, let's take Milivojevic. We need him. Boom. Update. Right, okay, so Zaha, Van Arnholt, Milivojevic is 3, Tompkins is 4, Guaita 5. I'm going to go for goalkeeper. I think we're saving a lot. And then who do we want? Just take Henderson, midfielder. Let's do it. Palace might get absolutely spanked, but if it's a draw, a win, we've got a good chance. Oh, Jesus. I keep getting myself stuck in these little cycles. Alright guys, in the comments section, where are we at? I don't have a Joe Gomez, really need a... Yeah, I've got 2 I think. Not showing off because you can buy them if you wanted. Joined you in the Saints game. Oh, brilliant. We've not done that yet, have we? Alba Massacina, get good goals occasionally as defender. I'll get in the Everton Wolves beginner. Oh, I think, yeah, me too. Arnold assist. Silva got a goal in the running for PB. Well done to you, 7 cents. Tomato sauce is here. How were your single roulette spins? We done well, didn't we? How were the single roulette spins? Let's refresh everyone's memory. I think we done well in the end, but we had some stinking luck in the middle. So we'll just scroll back. So the 50p spins we used the Kante for, and we won a Felipe Anderson and some guff. We then used our Fleck and lost it. We then used our Perez, and we won a Obafemi, a Campa. We lost to Martial. We bought a Pedro. We won a Dermich. We then bought a Wesley because you guys recommended them. We lost to Michael Obafemi. We then used Kante, and we drew with Jota. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, and we won a Joelinton. We won a Joelinton at the end, so it was kind of crap. We then got these packs. If you are just joining us. Which was lovely. They were all discounted, which was nice, and the pack luck was incredible. Look at the discount vouchers we got in the £30 pack. The first £5 pack, we got Sander Berge, and we got Lacazette. In the second pack, we didn't get anyone of note. It was nice to get a Minamino and a Shaqiri just for the sake of having them. But then we got the £15 voucher, which, you know, for a £5 pack is lovely. And then the £30 pack, the players were, you know, Bowen, Fabinho, Holgate, Harvey Elliott, Andres Pereira were all of a solid calibre across the board, but then we got like £65 worth of tokens as well. So we started off great, we entered some battles and stuff. The packs subsequently since then were crap, and then you find us now. If that's you caught up. So let's see virtual battles, right? So there's a few of you guys that are involved in these. Where to start? Southampton Spurs, so let's get into it. Who do we have in here? We've got Laney, we've got Moody, Alex FI, Ben Burville. We're going to jump to halfway. We've done this game already, sorry if we have. Michael Obafemi and Gineppo. Oh, Heung-min Son and Oz on there. Right, okay, what do we have in this? Musa Gineppo and Spurs. Okay, so who's winning this? Oh, they've got Son. Oh, have I got Son? Right. It's obviously Aurier and the Kane. Yeah, okay, so we're probably not going to do very well in this. Yes, we have not done very well at all. Now, I like to just make sure this does finish because see the little notification you get on the roulette page or the virtuals page. I hate the fact I can't just wipe all those notifications because it gets annoying seeing like 18 highlighted all the time or whatever. Southampton, Watford. Let's give this a go. Who do we have in the running? We have Bakur, Messina, Troy Deeney, and Roberto Pereira. I think we might have seen this one already, in fact. Yeah, we did. This was the one. Yeah. See? So, wait for this to finish. Close. And there we go. That's much, much better. So we now know we've definitely seen that. And the score is visible on the screen. So we now have Everton Leicester. Okay, now who is involved here? Taylord, FI Eagle, Alex FI, DFK16 at hotmail.co.uk, Wilksy, Taylor, I think that's you. We've got maybe 2 Taylors. Oh, 1-0 already. Bardy boy, we have backed the Leicester win. We have backed the Leicester win. We're just ahead of a few other people who have probably backed Leicester also from the looks of it. What is the difference in the teams? Because it is going to come down to that. So he has Dina and Sidibe. I've got Richarlison. That is nice to see to start with. Otherwise, the teams all look quite similar. We're down to third now. What has happened? What is third? Or third? Oh, it's one each. Richarlison? I've got Richarlison. Oh, okay, but people backing Everton a bit heavier. We're back top. We are back top. We've jumped up. We're on 76 points. Oh, if we could win this, that would be sweet as a nut. That would be sweet, sweet, sweet. I've always been quite happy to back Leicester on these virtuals. It's 2-1. Harvey Barnes has sealed the deal for us. Put us in front anyway. We're 7 points ahead of Wilksey. Wilksey has the exact same. Oh, he's got Calvert-Lewin in instead of Chilwell, and that could be the difference. Oh, what's happened? He's 0.45 of a point ahead of us. Oh, Richarlison again. Oh, this is going to be super tight. 0.45 of a point, and then third place. Oh, he's creeping up. This is super tight, by the way. This is super tight. I'm going to jump a little bit forward again. Over top, over top, over top. How tight is it? It is fractions of percentages between the three of us. You probably never have this much fun doing these things because you just skip all the way to the end. But I think we have just about snatched that. Oh no, right at the very end. 0.4 of a point. Oh, we just got pipped. Danny 5275 400. If you're in the stream, congratulations, pal. Going a 50-50 split did work out for you in the end, pal. Oh, Jesus. That was a tight game. We're glad we've pulled some money out of it. And we have another one to catch up on now. We do. Liverpool, Palace. Now, we've backed Palace. We've went well left field. We don't hold our breath over this being a stonking game. We've got Vespasian, we've got F.I. Bull, Ant Brown, Fletch, Tom Naylor, Taylor, and Zygo. Zigo. I knew that was going to be a goal. I seen Wijnaldum curls one top corner in the third minute. See the amount of times you see a third minute goal where it is just like somebody plays it through, somebody curls one towards the top corner. Happens all the time, or in my opinion. Oh, did we make it one each? Yeah, we did. Tompkins with the assist, and then Van Dijk. When it was one each, how were we looking? Still not really in amongst it too much. Let's jump ahead. It's 2-1. Vespasian is going all the way on this one with Taylor and Zygo. We are rock stinking bottom because we backed Palace. And can there be a comeback? I don't know. It's a lot of second half goals traditionally, when I do, especially the higher money ones. It's very much one in the first half, in my opinion. And I think this again will go some way towards proving that. Yeah, the 50p games are much more exciting. I think they kind of turn off a little bit the filter or the balancer or whatever the fuck. And but yeah, Vespasian second place. Well done to you, pal. Zygo on the win. If you're here, well done. And Taylor, I think you are David Taylor. Well done to you for breaking even on that one. Do we have anything else in here to go? No, we don't. Is there anything else we can get involved in? Do you know what? I would take Palace. Palace to beat Bournemouth. I really would. I would take Palace to beat Bournemouth. Do I have enough ammo? But do I have the ammo to pull it off? Now we get 5 Palace players, right? So we're going to take Milivojevic. We're going to take Milivojevic. We're going to take Bernard Holt and Zaha, of course. Tompkins isn't starting. Is Cahill starting? Yeah, I'm going to take Cahill. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take the goalkeeper for. Actually, do you know what? I'm taking Benteke. And I've got my defender in Van Arnholt. I'm going to drop him. And I'm going to take the. No, actually, I'm going to keep Cahill. And for the other team, I'm just going to put in Billing. So, Bournemouth at home at Palace. There should be 4 people in it now by the time you see it. If you want to get on that and get involved with us, knock yourself out. I will do one more entry, I think, into something we can hopefully all try and get involved in as best we can. So I'll kind of dive in and out. I want to try and catch something at 0. And if you guys can, we can all 8 of us get in, that would be fantastic. Happen together. So we won one. We came close by a few. I think we've won two actually. We did win like a bronze, I think, didn't we? And then we've done okay in an amateur one. So see, once you get that kind of rhythm going, let's see, the Wolfsburg games are still half time. Let's go back to the comments, guys. We've not been there in fucking ages. Sorry. My suggestion was pants, back later, peeps. Time for a shower. A bit too much info there, non-stick llama, but fair play to you, pal. Wilski. Oh, that was close, pal. Taylor W. Yep, we're here. Not bad. As soon as I got the cash balance, I can see my orders coming through. Loads of cheap goalkeepers. Giving away a bit of edge there, Vespasian. I love the fact that you're interacting and being as open and honest with your transactions. That is great to see. The phone is beeping. We have an instant battle kickoff. So you guys hopefully got involved in the Palace Bournemouth game. Is there anything else we can get involved in? Oh, is it? It may not be Palace. Chelsea Newcastle. Chelsea Newcastle. 0 out of 8. As I do this now, I should be the first one in. Get involved. Chelsea Newcastle. It's the last one I'm going to do. Let's all get involved in this and let's have a bit of a riot, okay? Also not all, because there's only room for 8, and there's, I'm sure, a fair amount more than 8 still with us. Yeah. So, I think the safe thing is to back Chelsea, but do you know what? I'm just going 50-50 on this. I'm going to take Longstaff, Joelinton, and Maximum. I'm then going to take Abraham, Jorginho. I need a defender, don't I? Ooh, I need a defender. But that's probably quite in that fucking roulette. Who else is there? Jetro, Zuma, Marcus Alonso. Right, I'm just going to buy Marcus Alonso. Nah, I'm not going to just buy Marcus Alonso. I am going to use what I have. So we're going to take Federico Fernandez. We are going to take Maximum and Joelinton. We're also going to take Abraham, Jorginho, and Willian. 50-50. I am hoping for a draw, a score draw. And I think we're chuffed. I think we're chuffed with a score draw. There's 4 there now. Hopefully you guys are involved in that. We're in that little wheel of joy. So we'll refresh and get out of that. It looks like it's the second half in Wolfsburg. Yep, it's just started. And the other game we got involved in, that is kicked off. So we'll go and watch that. Try and grab that game. Do some packs. Do the team entry. And we'll call it a lovely night. So, Bicknell is in here. Bicknell, are you watching? Laney Knights, Mac Aive, Taylor, Wilski, Danny, and Vespasian. We're all here getting stuck in. Bernard Holt smashes it towards goal. You don't want to see that in the 0 minutes. You want to see in the 3rd minute that he curls it towards goal. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. Milivojevic stumbles. Oh, right, I'm just going to jump to halfway. 3-0 Bournemouth. Jumping fucking Christ. You've covered both sides, Danny. And Wilski, what have you done? You've covered both sides. Oh no, you've not. You've just went a little bit. Bournemouth, 2 Bournemouth entries. We're screwed. I'm absolutely screwed. I hope yous have done well. Oh, 3-1. Nah, doesn't do anything for me. Taylor and Wilski, well done for placing. Danny, I don't know if you're in the chat. If you are, congratulations. Fuck me. Bournemouth 3, Palace 1. Who would have thought it? We've got the Chelsea Newcastle game to go, guys. We need 2 more entrants to finalise on that. And right, okay, so it looks like we'll do a £30 pack. That'll get us down to like 30 odd quid, and then £7. We could probably do 4 of them. Yeah, okay, so we'll do 4 £7 packs and a £30 pack. We'll do that. Go back to the virtual battles. Now, guys, if you're still around here and you've not got involved yet, we do have a 32-man roulette that I would like to get. Oh, yeah, right. Brilliant. This is going to this isn't going to be one of the big long streams, guys, from the looks of it, but it looks like we're handling our business pretty well. I say I've not got, I suppose I've not really played with too much more money or any less money than I normally do. So we'll open the £30 pack and then we'll open the wee ones just to make sure we get the maths right and we don't fuck it up. Actually, I trust myself. We'll do the wee packs and finish with the bigger pack. Now, the luck in these things has been good to us so far. Fikayo Tomori! Lovely. I'm so glad I never bought that Marcus Alonso now. Brilliant. Fantastic. Another Minamino. He's been up in price since the stream has went live. You do own them for life. Didn't realise it was 25. Oh! These £7 packs, by the way, are the fucking shit. Fucking brilliant. Doesn't matter what happens now, you know. A Fikayo Tomori and Pulisic. I think there was something else decent as well. Decent enough. These wee dudders, it doesn't really matter. Now, do we jackpot it on the fucking coupons again? That is the question. Well happy with that. Made them go. That is a solid £7 pack. That is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so we've got two more. James Garner's a solid start. Solid start. Nice wee £2 youth prospect at Man United. Max Kilman, do you know what? I need him. I need a 1-star. I need that 1-star Wolves defender. Keanu Hoover. Really happy to own that. Really, really, really happy to own that. Angelo Bonnet. Interesting. I kind of missed a player in there. So far, the pack isn't very exciting. The Garner and yeah, nothing much in here. We need the tokens to kind of. If we get £5 of tokens, I'm happy with that. 50p. £1. So we get £1 back in coupons. Oh, we get Keanu Hoover. Okay, it's a useful pack. Is it worth £6? No. But the last one was well over, so we can have £7. I keep dancing between saying £6 and £7. Apologies. Troy Parrott. Cool. Quality start. Again, but we had that with Garner. Is it going to go away from us? Ben Johnson. Now, guys, I've noticed something that I don't know if you guys have. But my balance has changed. Oh, this pack is dog shit, but I don't really care because I've just seen. I think we've just won a pro virtual. I think we've just done it. Henry Wise. I wonder if he's in relation to Dennis with that headline. You know, look at that guy's face. He looks like Dennis Wise, doesn't he? In terms of structure. Pack was pretty cack. Again, getting that Troy Parrott right off the bat. It's the same as the Garner. It's a kind of false pretense, but look at that. We're up at £60 all of a sudden. How did that happen? Let's go and find out. So, oh, Man City, Man U. 20 quid. Is Aguero playing? That's what's going to dictate it for me. No, he's not. I'm not getting involved in that. Aguero never seems to feature in these fucking virtuals. Man U 50p. I'm definitely excited about that. I'm definitely excited about that. So, we've got Polly P. We've got Lindelof. We've got Keita. I'll take him. I'm probably going to back the Man U win. So we take 4 players, don't we? Yeah, I'm probably going to back the Man U win. Or don't need a defender. Why do I take Lindelof over Gomez? Maybe just spread it 50. I'm going to take Lindelof. Keita, yeah, sack it. We're back in Man United for 50p. Much as it pains me to do so. Man City, Man U, Newcastle, Chelsea. Here's the Newcastle Chelsea one we were in. Right, got a good feeling I know what happens here. Oh, 0-0. And it's super tight. Super tight. 1-0 Newcastle. Joelinton assisted by ASM. We've probably got the only 2 players. And Federico Fernandez is on the clean sheet. Jesus, man, are we going to actually win because of Federico Fernandez? He has been the difference here. 20 points between me and Bicknell. I've got Federico Fernandez at 22 points. He has not. Somebody else has let him down, like Abraham or Willian or something like that. Unlucky Bicknell. Were any of you guys involved in this? FI Bull, Wilksy, you were here. Rooster, Grand Vision, Lord, W and Vespasian rooted to the bottom. Sorry, son. Got a bit lucky there, didn't I, guys? But hey ho, we'll take the win. Lovely. Jubbly. So do you know what? I'm loving these £7 packs, by the way. I might just keep charging on with them. Or do we still do the £130 pack and just keep going? We're doing our tournament. I'd like to do it. I kind of want involved in this Chelsea Newcastle one again, but I'm not sure if we're just going to be jinxing it because they were both pros, weren't they? They're both pros. So yeah, I'm not going to get involved in that. I think that's bad luck. Man City Spurs and a £2. That could be pretty fucking sexy. But if we do this, then we are committing to no £32 packs. That's fine with me. So we'll get one £30 pack and then we'll kill it on the £7 packs. Otherwise, fucking excellent. We're back in City all the way here. 4 from City. We need a defender. So we're going to take... we're taking Mendy for the looks of it. We're taking Mendy. We're taking Mahrez. Oh, no, we're taking Aguero. We're taking Aguero. We're taking Raheem Sterling. I want Gundo. Is he starting? Yeah, I want Gundo. And then, so we've got 4 from Man City. That's how many we need, isn't it? And then we want 1 Spurs player. It's going to be... I was close to going myself there, do you know? But I always pick Son as my wild card from Spurs for their opposition. And I'm going to stick to that because when you change little strategies like that, it can come back and bite you on the bum. So we have 2 virtuals sitting here now. We have 1. Where's the bronze one? Back up here again. So we have a bronze one. Liverpool Man U needs 1 more to go. And we have Man City Spurs. That's just kicking about now. So let's go back and have a look at the roulette. There we go. I thought this would be popping. And let's have a look. So 32-man roulette. Who is involved? Are you here? We have R. Weston. We have Belche. We have James. We have Mitty. Mason Hawkins. T. Holdings FS. Brackers. Wouldn't you know it? Rusty Patricia. You're here. Well done to you. Money to be made. Luda. Is that meant to be Laboda? Or I say that Luda is ludicrous. Drawn UK, Corona Millers, we're here, and a fucking coin flip in the first round against D Slates. Jess B is here. Roxander, Jamie Robinson, thank you, kind sir. What a cheeky name. Ball Bag of Fire is here. Ivans, thank you. Team Show, Steve Barfoot, Lewis Lockett, Lewis with a trophy. Jason HC, Asquith, J. Jiffy, Hucky, Greeny, Shaddleton, Lupacito, or Danilo, I think he is on Twitter, isn't it? Howl97 rounds us off. So, where are we going to get to? Coin toss in the first round. I've got a feeling we're screwed. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to... When I seen it, sometimes I just get a good feeling. Who made the final? Brackers, wouldn't you know it? He's winning a coin flip with a Fred. Brackers is just... kills it on roulette now. The phone did hit a few notifications. Was it messages to me? Bellarabi's been subbed off. It's not good for my Bellarabi holding, but I think it might be good for my Wolfsburg holdings because it sounds like then they're getting desperate. I've not actually paid attention to the game. We'll hope for Wolfsburg on the counter. Get Weghorst on the goal sheet. That would make us very happy. So we're doing the £130 pack. And then, yeah, we can finish off on 4. Nice start. I don't have a Curtis Jones. I know he's very, very well thought of. Goes on with the Harvey Elliott we packed earlier. Andrew Gomez. Bronze fixtures. He's good, I suppose. Not playing him. Not too excited about that. I think the £7 packs are the way forward, to be honest with you. Azpilicueta. Right, I'm not rouletting this one. I am keeping this Azpilicueta. Ozil, useful, ready to have one. Because now, like I said already a few times, guys, we're now going to be screwing the nut a bit. We're going to be taking it a bit more seriously. We're going to be shaping the collection to look the way I want it to look, not the way that these packs have dictated or whatever. And a little £5 coupon at the end. Right, okay. This was a £30 pack, remember. So the Aspi and the Curtis Jones, and yeah, we're about £20 there, aren't we? Give or take. Not amazing. So we've got 4 of these to finish off with now. I've got supreme confidence that we're going to get some good luck out of these because it's been brilliant so far. Josh Martin does not bother us out of the trap. All we need is like a Pulisic, a Foden, a Sterling. something like that, and it's absolutely winner chicken dinner. But you know, I've been drinking this one the whole time. I talk too much, guys. I'm not much of a drinker. Thought I would try and, you know, do as others do, or whatever. But I'm not much of a drinker. Lovely stuff, by the way. If you've not tried Stella cider, it is lovely. But and it's really cheap as well. Not sponsored. An tomorrow. So, is this going to be a coupon heavy pack? So players were pretty at rank. No, it wasn't a good pack. Overall luck, you know, if we can go back and scroll through what we've pulled, you know, but I think these packs have been more than kind to us so far, you know, with the tokens we've pulled, and the Pulisic's and the Lacazette's, you know, these kind of guys. But we definitely do need, after this we've got 2 more to go, and then we're going to do the midweek Aces entry. And I think, and we've got a virtual to catch up on, so we'll do this, virtual, and then pick the team. Cool? So I need your guys' interactions when we're picking the team. If you've not been here before, I think most of you probably have been. When we're picking the midweek Aces entry, we're going to put some into the pros, and I need you guys to build the team. The people's entry hasn't won anything yet, by the way, but I long for the day it tops the leaderboard and it's the people won it, you know. Oh, is that 2 now? No. It's a corner or something. Wasn't that great again, was it? Wow, that was actually very poor. Very, very poor, the last one. This is not started off well either. This might be a bit of the odds panning back out to us. We maybe should have quit while we're ahead on these packs. Newman on me doesn't look, you know, no PPG, low market price. Wow. Yes! Yes! Yes, Tommy! Fucking brilliant, by the way. Fucking brilliant. That is fucking brilliant. That makes up for the last one easily. Lovely. Last one. Can we finish on a bang? Can we get a Raheem Sterling? I think that's probably the best we could hope for. Borja Baston. Borja Baston. Borja Baston. Borja Baston. Louis Longstaff minus PPG. Oh. I have I'll say that's because we're towards the end. How many? I've not actually been in the comment section for a while. Let me dive back there. Good luck. I put a mediocre team in. No, that means I lost. There's another Chelsea Newcastle. Might go again. I should have dived back in the comments, guys. Sorry. I'm just keeping on top of this sometimes isn't too easy. I do get distracted. But that was the last pack, and it was bollocks. So overall, I think it's the £7 packs. I think if we look at the transaction history, let's even just look at the collection, and then we'll go by acquisition date. So you'll be able to see in amongst all the crap the decent pools that we had out the £6 packs and the £30 packs. So we got Tammy Abraham, we got 2 for Kyle Tomori. We did get 2 Azpilicuetas. I think the one Azpilicuetas actually was in the £100 pack. We got Curtis Jones, Parrott, James Garner, Keanu Hoover we're happy to have. We got a Pulisic, we already had 2, that's why it says 3 there. We've got at least 2 Minaminos, I think. We got a John McGinn, which is nice. We made fun of Andreas Snoddegaard. Oh, sugar. Diego Dallo, we were happy to get. We got a Martin. That was a £100 pack, wasn't it? Yeah, we got Martinelli and Sarr and somebody else, Hudson-Odoi, wasn't it? Yeah, we got a decent £100 pack. Harvey Elliott. These must have been the packs before. Yes, we got. We got a Fabinho, a Bowen. £5 packs were very good to us. We got a Joel Linton. Oh, that was in the single spins, and then we got a Lacazette. So we did pretty well in the packs, I would say overall. And we got like, we easily got about £100 worth of tokens, because we had £65 in one pack. I think all the tokens actually were garbage, weren't they? We definitely get £65 in one pack, so between the rest of them, we got a fiver here, pound there. I'd conservatively say, you can go back and check the video, about £100 worth of tokens as well. So a good set of packs, definitely. Let's see what's going on down here. We've got the virtuals. Is there anything? We've only got 22p left, so there's nothing we can get involved in unless we were to win, and I think we would know that by now, unfortunately. So Liverpool, Man U in the bronze. We're top. Woo! We are top. Maybe we've spent that money already. 1-0 Man U. We backed Man U, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We backed Man U. I feel we're not going to win this. Yeah, 2-1. Wow, the first time I have seen a comeback from 1-0 down to 2-1 up, or anything that would fit a similar description. Can Man U repeat that back? Oh no, Liverpool have blown past them. So close yet so far. See, Man United are shit. You should never back Man United. I didn't like spending my money backing them. But, and then we've got Man City Spurs. I'm gutted that it doesn't look like we've pulled any money out of this. So who have we got in here? We've got Wilksy. Sorry, I never did a full read out of who was in the last one. Apologies, guys. But we've got Wilksy, Alex FI, CO Eitel, Lucas FJ, Laney Knights, Cheney, Dantis. We're jumping about halfway. 0-0. We're nowhere near. Jump on another little bit. 0-0. Nowhere near. 1-0 Spurs. And it was for Tongan Dele Alli assist. And wow, Spurs are beating Man City 1-0 at the Etihad. 110 points. Well done to you. Back in Spurs, big balls for a fiver. Hey ho. So Magic, right, guys, we're going to pick our tournament entry, okay? So we're going into the midweek aces, okay? The pot so far, what was it sitting at? The pot so far is just about £6 grand. What else is looking good? The Thursday's looking good at £3 if you just fancy taking those free games. But again, those free games, to be quite honest with you, you are looking at, oh, it is 2-0 Wolfsburg. I've not got a notification, but it couldn't be one of my boys that scored. Let me know somebody who scored for Wolfsburg. I can't really be bothered checking. Wout Weghorst, Javer Schlager, Kevin and Babu, John Brooks. Did any of them have anything to do with it? That would be nice to know. But the Thursday Pro, that's where your Brunos and your De Bruynes are going to be going. I think, because I think if you've got those cards, you throw yourself into that specific tournament, I believe. And I think we're more likely to see the midweeker won by a combination of players across the board. So I'm quite happy to enter that. We did enter the midweek beginners already. I'm not going to show you my team for that. I hope you understand why. But no, we don't want to see the lineups just yet. But let's dive into it, okay? So we'll have a quick scout down the teams and the breakdown of the matches and see what we think. And then we'll go through the players and everything as well. And I need you guys in the comments section. Max Arnold, 2-1 now. Oh, okay. I'm watching on BT on my phone. Must be a little bit behind. I think it is when you stream it on your phone. You're probably watching it on the telly. I was going to buy Max Arnold, but Javer Schlager was just so much cheaper and younger and everything else. But the thing about Max Arnold is I've not even looked at Football Index. Max Arnold has got huge FI sentiment. There's the word for you. So when he does do well, I wouldn't be surprised if he's absolutely rocketed in price since that. Because he should now be, he's in the run definitely. Up 0.3%. That's interesting. Sorry guys, I don't want to spend too long on this, but I am interested. Oh, he's not. Interesting. Interesting. I think people are now maybe being just a little bit more conservative with these types of purchases now because of the whole quick sale facility and how it is. It's not 2-1. My phone says it's 3-0. It's offside. Number 40 down the wing, crosses it in. Oh, please be Woot. I don't think that is Woot. Guys, who scored the third goal? Someone tell me, I'm watching it and I don't even know. Oh, number 8. Is that Woot? No, it's not. It's too small. It's Breckel, isn't it? It's wee Breckel, I can tell. I think I can tell. Stefan, is it? I alive Havertz, but it'll be nice not having him pumped all over Twitter. Sorry, Vespasian. Oh, yeah. I love Havertz, by the way. The Europa League run they had last season, he was a big part of that and made me money, you know. I sold him for profit because it came out he wasn't moving if Leverkusen got Champions League, and he's like grew up there and stuff, and they did, and I just knew he wasn't going to transfer, so I sold and moved out. Same with Brandt. After that, it was done quite quickly in the summer. I moved on. But I love the guy. I think he's top level. Love to see him in the Premier League. I'd love to see him at City replacing Sané. I would love that. So let's have a look. We have, first of all, now these virtuals, to be honest with you, I do want to check the lineups out, but I'm not going to read too much into it in terms of what I know about the teams and how they play and stuff like that, because this is different. Everton at home at West Ham, Sheffield United at home at Bournemouth, Southampton at home at Man U, City at home at Wolves, and Tottenham at home at Newcastle. Don't think there's any easy games there, really. You'd probably be back in Man U at Southampton again. So Everton lineup, anything suspicious or odd, back four is good enough. Midfield is Alex Iwobi, Bernard Gold. They're not winning the ball in midfield, especially this virtual West Ham team. They are good. You know, who do we have? We have Felipe Anderson. He might be the midfielder that we call upon for the people's team. Sheffield United, Bournemouth. Let's check the Sheffield team. Baldic 70. All the good defenders are there. Midfield, we've got Thiemann in. And who is he taking the place of? Probably a Berge or a Restos they've been playing. So that is that doesn't fill you with confidence. Seeing Musset and Goldrick up front, but other boys, still a strong Sheffield United team. The Bournemouth defence never fills me with any kind of confidence that they're going to keep goals out, to be honest with you, but I've proved wrong on this a few times. And then I think the same thing with Bournemouth. Every time I look at them, I just don't see them doing anything, but they've not been terrible on this, you know. Southampton and Man U, so at the back, pretty normal, pretty good enough. Midfield is solid. That will be like Romeo and Højbjerg. Anchoring midfield with Buffal, Armstrong and Ward-Prowse in front of them. Danny Ings up top. Man United are going with the best back four they can name, with Fred and Matic in front of them, with then Fernandes and Mata occupying the kind of attacking positions, with Rashford and Gallo up top. Man United have to win that. Bruno Fernandes has to run it, you have to think. Man City Wolves, I'm really torn. You know, Sterling and Aguero, De Bruyne, Silva, Mahrez. Behind them, Fernandinho is the three at the back, but on paper, because what this is taking is average like appearances in terms of average like team lineup and that kind of thing as well. So Fernandinho's played a lot of centre back. Does this matching engine put Fernandinho at centre back even though he's a midfielder? That's one thing I don't know. If it does, Man City look pretty good. If it doesn't, having a back three of Otamendi, Mendy and Walker against Traore and Ruben Neves as the strikers that they're responsible for is difficult to think Man City will keep a clean sheet in this, especially with the midfield. Neves, Jota, Moutinho, Dendoncker is solid, and they've got as good a back four really as they can name. So Wolves do look good to make an impact in this game, and could that be one of the selections that does help a team win the top spot in the pros in the midweek? Maybe back in a draw there, or maybe back in Man City lose. Spurs and Newcastle, the final game. So the Spurs team is three centre backs and Aurier at the back, typical Spurs. Then we've got Lo Celso and Winks in front of them, and then it looks like we've got Moura, Ali, and Bergwijn, and then Bergwijn and Kane up top. With the Newcastle team, probably the best back four they can name, and then John Joe Shelvey and Longstaff, and then Almiron, Ritchie, ASN and Jolinton. So again, very tight affairs. So the first thing, I think the only thing that really jumped out at me is Everton's midfield is, and we probably want a West Ham player. So let's have a look at goalkeepers. Who have we got? Goalkeepers. So we pretty much have our pick of the litter, I think. I'm going to go Dean Henderson all day. So Sheffield United are at home to Bournemouth, no problem. Sorry guys, I'm taking that one off you. Now defender, I need your contribution, people, okay? What defender are we taking? Who have you seen in the lineups that we must have? If we don't own them, we only have 22p, so we're not going to be able to buy them. So from the stable of players we have here, we have a decent enough selection of defenders who are starting. Who are we picking? Probably going to be somebody in this top band, I would imagine, but if there isn't, that's no problem, just let me know. Guys in the comment section, who are we putting at the back? Best patient, I'm just reading Pongracic, 4-0. Vespasian, just read your comment. Thanks for joining us, pal. Catch you later. And yeah, the same situation happens in my household quite a lot. So I have a lot of sympathy for you there, pal. But guys, defenders, who are we picking? Who is going in to the people's entry? Oh, there it is. There's the goal. You're right. Is that from a corner as well? Pongracic, he's going to be running away in the PB rankings, you've got to think, eh? People are buying him like mad. Marin Pongracic. I should have probably bought him. I bought Brooks. It's the kind of gamble you take with defenders like that. It could easily be Brooks, if cheap defender. Brooks scores goals too. Was he even up for that header, Big Brooksy? I was. Oh, Pongracic. That's probably happened. I've not seen the first one, but that's the bet I've made. It's not really paid off because we have Brooks, not Pongracic, but we have backed Wolfsburg to do well after the coronavirus, and beating Leverkusen 4-0 is a big statement of intent. Max Arnold for another assist. He's going to run Kimmich quite close. We've got to feel. Comment section, guys. What defenders? Guys, come on. Where are the defenders in it? Who are we taking? I might just have to pick the team myself, guys, if you have all fell asleep on me. I'm not that boring, I hope. Well, I know I'm not. But I know there's football and you probably aren't giving me full attention, which is fine. I would do the same. We're going to... No, the automatic thing is to take Mendy. But do I want to take Mendy? Who's the best defender? Who's got the best chance? I go, really. I've got to go with Enda Stevens or Jack O'Connell, I think. I'm going with because his PPG's. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Let's see midfield. Is there any more to load? That is just done as well. So we have a lot of players available, which is great to see. I love having this selection. But for the pros, the main entry, the reality is probably none of these guys at the bottom are even going to get a sniff. Because the main thing I'm thinking about is Felipe Anderson. It really is. As our midfielder, it takes me away from him as being number one pick. Maybe Mahrez, maybe Bernie Silva. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look at the attackers now. We've got a lot of choice up front. We have a lot of choice. There's not many we've not got the privilege to be able to call upon. I don't think we've got Richarlison. We've got Alisson Maximum. We've got Aguero. We've got Jimenez. We now have Bowen back in the team. Is Bowen worth backing since we're backing Felipe Anderson? Bowen's not starting, in fact. Ignore that. Joelinton, Raheem Sterling. I think Raheem has to go in, doesn't he? Because Aguero has to go in, 100%. ASM, Joelinton, Spurs. Interesting. Jimenez against City. I don't think City are keeping a clean sheet, so I'm happy to take Jimenez for the goal he's likely to get. Everton do look shit in midfield against West Ham. But the way the kind of thing works, it's going to be Dominic Calvert-Lewin. If everyone's scoring any goals, it's going to be Calvert-Lewin or it's going to be Richarlison if they score any goals. Now, Fabianski is a tidy goalkeeper. Diop, well, it's a decent. I just don't know how many chances I see Everton getting in this game. Maybe makes it a bit harder to pick somebody like Richarlison. Bergwijn, ASM against Spurs. But you know what? I'm going to take ASM. I just have every time I've picked him since I've packed him, he's got me quality points. Back to midfield, or we take somebody else. Do we want Son? Son's not even playing, so that's an easy decision made. I think we want Mahrez, because I think Mahrez is brilliant, to be honest with you. I think we want Bernardo Silva. So I could easily pick a lot of Man City players here, do you know that? But, well, I suppose the midfields. Fuck. I want John Fleck. I fucking lost him in roulette earlier. I knew I should have kept him. I wanted to pick Flecky boy. How many have we got? 3, 6. We need another 3. Okay, are we going to take them all from midfield? Maybe not. But I want to take. Is there any comments come in? I'll be listening to suggestions. I think Wolves will win. Oh, here we go. We're back at it. So Sidibe or Wan-Bissaka? 7 cents. Sidibe, Wan-Bissaka. I can go with. Nicky boy, evening pal. AWB. Okay, we're making a game back in. Like Sheffield United this week, same as me, Nick. Basham seems decent in the virtual world. Yeah, certainly does. So Dan Hemmings, I am a Celtic fan, and I'm also a Man City fan. I think Wolves will win at City. Do you know what, Shooting Star? You might just have put something in motion there, you know. You might just have done that. So it looks like Wan-Bissaka got a bit of love, so I think we'll definitely get Wan-Bissaka involved in the team. I think Man U look pretty good against Southampton, and he could be involved in a wee assist or a bicycle kick, something like that. So let's see. We'll go to AWB in since you guys reckon he's a banker. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 2 more. Are we going to get a midfielder in? I'm tempted to put Chelsea in because I think he could have some joy against Newcastle, but King Henrik, Dan, you are right. You are fucking right. I have, I put it on Twitter recently and I replied to something, but I have a match-worn Henrik Larsson home strip, the hoops, signed to Jonathan, all framed and everything on my wall. So yeah, King Henrik indeed. Hail, hail, son. So midfielders, guys, is there anyone there that we should be taking, we should be looking at? The matchday rankings has got me kind of interested. What's going on over there, to be honest? I don't get anyone really in the running there. And John Brooks has been subbed off. My portfolio, who's running? Points have been pretty shit, eh? Babbage is alright for no assists or anything, same with Brooks. That's not that great, is it? Aaron Glees. I wish I could see. What's the Werder Bremen score? Somebody tell me if you can. Don't mean to sound demanding or anything. Who else are we picking, guys? Who else are we picking? Let's have another like up front. So midfield wise, I say Mahrez. I think. I don't know. You're saying Jota. You're saying you fancy Wolves for the win. I'm happy with just sticking with strikers and that. To be honest with you, as much as I'm quite heavy. And is there one more spot left? If there's one more spot, guys, you can pick anyone you want. Anyone you want. So we have 3, 6, 8. One more spot, guys. One more spot. You can pick anyone you want. Who are we having? Oh, Mahrez, Richarlison, Jota, Coutinho, Bernie, Rodri, Sterling, Lo Celso, Neves, Asham, Mendy, Joelinton. There's a lot to choose here from, guys. Who are we taking? Fit in with that team that we already have. Jota, shooting star. Anyone going to back him up? We're going with Jota. Is that what's happening? Are we going with Jota? I'd had already favoured your post. Oh, brilliant. Did you? Brilliant, Danny Boys. Some shirt into it, by the way. Got that when I was like, I don't know, like 10 or 11 or something. No. Richie Rich. With me? No, it's a funny story how I got it. I just got given it as a present, basically. I was like 15 or something, I can't remember. Or Charlison. Shouldn't start making your mind up. I suppose West Ham have had a leaky defence this year, and the historical statistics will probably go along with that. Okay, I'm happy to go on with Richarlison. And we're going to do that, and we're going to use one of our tokens. Boom. So we're in. The People's Entry has been placed, guys. We are in the midweek pros. This is the 4th week we've put a People's Entry in. It's mainly been made up by me this time, to be honest with you, but I think we've got a great team there. I really do. We have one from each team, kinda, except for Sheffield United. It's the only team we've doubled up on. So this is going to be a really slow burning entry. You know, it's not going to be one of these entries where you're packed up with, oh, Leverkusen have scored. Oh, it doesn't look like Aranguiz. I know Bellarabi's been subbed as among other Leverkusen player. Aranguiz, did you get an assist? It looks like Javier Schlager was to blame for the goal. That's not good for the port. And Babu doesn't look happy either. Why is it all showing my players? Schlager, mistake. Muscled off the ball by a guy with an armband. Havertz has the shot, I think. It's blocked by Mbabu, and then it pops up to somebody else. Oh no, it was Max Arnold to get bullied off the ball. And then number 15, I want to say that's like Bomb Triangler or something. Boom. Is that who number 15 is? It's not even coming on the screen to tell me who scored. Who scored for Leverkusen? Oh, there it's there. Ah, it's Bomb Triangler. That's his name. That's the People's Entry, guys. Change Anderson for Jota? Nah, I think I'm keeping that. I think West Ham's midfield is better significantly than Everton's midfield. That's what I'm picking. Sorry, pal. You had your pick. I've picked one of yours. That's the one I'm picking. That's probably the only one I kind of insisted on, to be honest with you. But yeah, guys, that has been the stream. We've opened the packs. We've done the entries. We didn't really do any roulette, and I'm kind of moving away from doing roulette. But yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. If you are new around here, please subscribe to the channel. It means so much to me. If you've liked it, of course, drop us a like, that kind of thing. If you see me around social media or any other kind of chat sites and that kind of thing, just like, share, subscribe, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.